Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. This is layout number 2 for Mini Kit Mondays, September 2018. So we already had the kit share layout 1 and this is the second one. That right there is a My Mind's Eye paper and it is the Market Street paper. Look at all that pretty gold foil. I am going to gut that. I believe that peach one is also a Market Street. That was a scrap that I had put into the kit. And that's going to kind of serve as my background. I'm going to put that peachy, orangey red one on top of just like that. Now today I am using a sketch, but it is a sketch from Heather Little at Heather's Crafty Life. I will link her blog down there where you can purchase her sketchbook. It's only like $5 and I think there's 50 sketches. Not 100% sure. I don't recall at this very minute. Right here I'm using some gold ink. This is by One Canoe 2, and I'm going to ink the edges of all my papers and also some of the embellishments I use, the ones that would take ink, the paper embellishments I use. Now that was really hard for me to use this kind of a peachy orange side because the opposite is really pretty. It has poinsettias, I think is what they're supposed to be, but there's also a lot of gold foil on that opposite side. So I basically just wasted this gold foil paper because I flipped it over and used the other side. It's been sitting in my stash in my Christmas box, and we've had this discussion. Y'all know I don't really do a lot of Christmas. This right here is not really a Christmas layout either, but I'm using the kit for this. This is a photo of my husband, and where's that paper? He will do anything for a laugh, and actually that is what I am calling my layout, is anything for a laugh. I was just sitting in my room one day and he came in and he had this note taped to his chest, and I didn't write this, mind you. He wrote this and taped it to himself. It says, "Misplaced husband, if found, return to recliner. Thanks, wife." And I don't know why. It was just really hilarious to me. And I kept the paper. I put the paper that he had taped to his chest. I put it in an 8.5 by 11 page protector. I'm going to sit it next to this layout. Okay, so I did do a couple layers. I used a smaller floral-y print, and then around that I put kind of a cream color that has little tiny dots. You can't really tell that there's dots on it because of the way it's cut. But then I also did matte the picture on a cream and also on kind of a peachy orange, the same as the background. Maybe the middle ombre color of the background is what that small matte is. These dots I'm going to kind of extend to the top and the bottom as if there is a layer behind there. I probably could have did a whole layer. There probably was enough paper there, but whatever. I went the cheap route. So right here is the base of my layout. I am going to go ahead and pull out the alphas I'm using. These are the Lindsay font, I believe, and I had 2 packages. Both packages are pretty good used up. I mean, I used them pretty well, I think. I am going to have to combine those. I have not done that yet. They don't stick well, and that's probably why I haven't combined them, because even if I were to combine them together, whichever one I pull off and put on the other one, it's not going to stick on there. It's going to end up in the bottom of the page protector, so I've kind of been dragging my feet on that a little bit. This is a sticker sheet that I added to the kit, and I'm just spelling out anything for a in the green, and then laugh is in that Lindsay font. I did have to kind of make an L. I didn't have any L's, so I just cut off the legs of a K. So I did pull out some of these metal pieces, and I did not think I would use any of these. In fact, I think I got them in a D-stash. This is not something I went out and bought on my own intentionally on purpose, but I am going to use 2 of them on this page. I used that one down there at the bottom. It says Joy, and I used the one up at the top. It says All I Want for Christmas Is You. Okay, this photo is actually taken after Christmas. I do stamp the date at the bottom, which I don't know if I do that on screen or not. I stamped it in that gold ink, and it is December 29th. So it was actually after Christmas, but you know what? Don't care. I'm using it. So the sketch called for banners underneath the photo. So I am going to take several different pieces of paper and make banners. I was trying to make these chipboard pieces work as well. You can see that one that's sitting right down there. It's kind of a tag. I also have little dots scattered around the page. I don't know why, but the chipboard pieces that I pulled into this kit that are Christmassy, Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I will maybe try and get them used this year. Okay, well, that's a lie because it's already September. So we have 4 months left. Probably I'm not going to be getting back into Christmas in the next 4 months. But, okay, in 2019, I am going to try to use some of those chipboard Christmas pieces. How about that? So I am cutting a bunch of banners and just sticking them down below. It's a mixture of different patterned papers. I also put in some vellum that has gold dots on it. And I also put in a piece of paper that one right there that has the gold stripes on it. So it's just a little mix. Now the two vellum pieces I did put close together. I maybe should have spread them out a little more, but that's okay. It's fine. It doesn't really bother me that they're so close together. Actually, they're not so close together. They are right next to each other. So it's not like I put something between them and then put another one. No. I put them right next to each other because, you know, I'm a ding-dong. That's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and all of these banners, I will ink the edges of all of them. This right here is that gold foil paper that was the border of this layout. I wanted to have a little bit more of that. And the funny thing is that piece I painstakingly cut out specifically to get the gold foil. It's underneath a piece of vellum, so you can't even see the gold foil that's on it. There's another piece of it I used as well, but you can't see any there. It didn't have gold foil on the piece that I had cut. I did cut a piece for up the top right, and that one does have the gold foil. I love this gold foil. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled out some of these sequins. These are from Felicity Jane, and they're awesome. They're kind of like ridged. They're really cool. So I'm going to scatter those around the page, and this is where I decided to take off those chipboard pieces. They just weren't working for me. Basically, the sequins are going to be the end of my embellishment. Now, those metal pieces, when I go to put them down, I don't know that I've ever put metal pieces on a page. I don't recall. But for these, I thought maybe it would be best to use that red line tape, so that's what I used. And I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Perhaps maybe I should use glossy accents or something else. I have no idea. They seem to be sticking. I do have the layout in front of me, and I'm like, can tug on them, and they're stuck. So I think it's going to be okay. Well, the test of time, right? So I'm going to go ahead and commit to those banners up at the top and put down that metal piece with that red line tape like I said, and then go ahead and stick down those sequins. I do use Zots to put those sequins down. The thing is, the Zots I have are small Zots, not mini Zots. Okay, the Zots I had at this time were the small Zots, not the mini Zots, so kind of I had to tuck them in underneath there a little bit. I did recently purchase some mini Zots. I haven't had the opportunity to use them yet. I've been kind of blocked. I haven't scrapbooked in a little bit. I did work on a page today, and I had all day to work on it, and it literally took me all day to finish it, and it's not even one of my favorites. So I don't know what my problem is. I'm a little bit blocked right now, but that's okay. I mean, it'll pass. Alright guys, I did use some Heidi Swap Color Shine and Gold, and after I did that, I didn't do anything else to this layout. Don't forget to check out Traci, Kathy, Daisy, Dollie, and this month in September we have a newcomer. JoJo is going to be joining us. I'm going to link all their channels down below, so make sure you go check them out and show them some love. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.